You should continue to take moments for yourself, encourage, uplift, feed your soul, feed your mind. Today we're talking about great treasures, listening hearts, being wise, childhood memories, the razor and the axe. This is Parents Doing Our Best. Stick around, it's going to be an exciting show. If you're not already subscribed to our channel, please do. You help us grow that way. Also share this with other people who you think would benefit from it. Parents Doing Our Best is a channel where we provide encouragement for parents, showing them that there is love and support in our community, and to people who love children, who aspire to have children, or anybody who just needs some uplifting. We pick up content that we've seen on social media over the course of the week, and then we push that out to you. Hope you enjoy it. It's good that you take this in, whether you're driving your kids to school, on your way to work, having your morning coffee, having your breakfast, or just winding down with your headphones in your quiet space. If you have any quiet time, it's excellent that you're taking this time. Let's go straight in. A wise person knows there is something to be learned from everyone. Only fools think they know everything. As you go through life, you know that there are many opportunities where you can learn new things. But the key ingredient here is you have to have an open mind. You have to be willing to learn new things. You may have had 10 children. The 11th time around, there will be things that are new that you may learn. All children are different. As you go through your workplace, as you interact with people, as you meet other parents, the experience you've had with your children will not be the same for them. So while you can caringly give advice, you have to appreciate that the learning that they will go through may be different from your experience, and you might also have an opportunity to learn from that difference that they are experiencing. So keep an open mind and keep learning. No one can block the blessings that God has for you. That's quite simple. You believe in a higher power, and God has things that are planned for you. What belongs to you is yours. You have to focus on that. Many times on this podcast, you will remember that we continue to talk about focusing on being the best version of yourself. What's yours is yours and will be yours. The work you have to do is make sure that you are prepared, your family is prepared, your business is prepared. When all of that preparation meets the opportunity, the things that are yours will come to you. Stay focused, keep working hard, keep preparing. Don't panic. It may take time, but you have to keep working and be patient. It's a virtue. My family is my greatest treasure. We are not perfect, but I love them with all my heart. People have different experiences with family. Everybody has not grown up in the same loving family. But what we're looking at here is the family that you build. It's not necessarily blood. It could be friends. It could be that sister. It could be the person you've spent so much time with, you consider them your family. Understand that these people are treasures in our lives as they help us grow. Love your children. Create that unit, the bond, the trust. We do not need to be perfect. We just need to be there for each other all of the time. Keep trying, keep showing up when you can, and keep being that person for somebody else who they can call family. Be that treasure and have that treasure in your life. These treasures will help us achieve so many things. To be kind is more important than to be right. Many times, what people need is not a brilliant mind that speaks, but a special heart that listens. That's by F. Scott Fitzgerald. Being kind, it's been said a number of times. The world needs more kind people. A listening heart is going beyond the words, looking for a deeper meaning in what people are saying. Too often people focus on being right. It doesn't really matter if you are right. You just need to look at ensuring that you get the message across. As your kids grow older, you may know more than them, but the way you communicate that information to them, for them to be able to pick it up and understand that's what is important, is key. Remember, have a listening heart rather than just the need to be right. The next time you see somebody enjoying something that isn't hurting anyone, that is not your cup of tea, instead of saying something negative, train yourself to think to yourself, I'm glad that they're happy, and carry on with your life. Going back to the area of focusing on yourself, very often envy is very easy to come into our path. We see people doing things, or we see kids behaving in ways that we may not approve of. And while we may look down on those people, it's not our place to do so. We really should be focusing on developing ourselves. If you can give advice, that's okay, but remember not to be condescending. The fact that you may appear to have it all together right now, that's great, but not everybody is in that space. So keep encouraging people, keep pushing on, but don't cast them down because they're doing things that you don't approve of. The razor blade is sharp, but can't cut a tree. The axe is strong, but it can't cut hair. Everyone is important according to their unique purpose, so never look down on anyone unless you're admiring their shoes. Leading on from what we just talked about, everybody is in a different space and has a different purpose. Where you are right now at age 21 or age 30 or age 50, the next person may not have it all together at that same point. The fact that you do have it together, if you do, that's great. Encourage the people who don't. And if you don't have it all together, that's okay. You're not alone. There is no fixed timeline. Just keep working at improving yourself. Keep developing yourself. Don't look down on anyone, and don't let anybody look down on you. You are not in a race against people. You are here developing a world for your family. You'll be beating yourselves up about mistakes you've made in the past as if you've been here twice or something. This is your first time living this life. Give yourself some grace as you learn to navigate through it. You don't know what you don't know until you know better. We're all figuring it out as we go along. Don't let anybody make you feel like you should have it all sorted out. We're all going to run this race at different paces. So find your pace. If you can't run, crawl. If you can crawl, drag yourself forward. If you're flying, that's great. Just focus on moving forward. Focus on your development. Focus on building your kids. Focus on building your courage. Focus on strengthening your family unit. You're learning as you go along. Don't be pressured into feeling like you are behind. It's not a race. We're all learning as we go along. Don't let anybody make you feel different. Keep learning, keep growing, keep putting one foot in front of the other. My best childhood memory: falling asleep on the couch and waking up in bed. I miss the teleporting. It never happens to me anymore. You see, as parents, it's easy to focus on the things that we don't get right, the things that we feel that we're doing wrong. But some of the best things that we're doing, we'll probably never know until our kids are much older, or we get some until we're much older and we get some opportunity to sit down and have a chat with them. Or if we could eavesdrop on a conversation with them and their friends, we'd hear very many amazing things. Many of us remember falling asleep on the couch and waking up in bed. It was an amazing thing that many of our parents did for us. If you didn't experience it, that's okay too. If your kid falls asleep on the couch, help them teleport into bed. You will hear about it later on, and it's really a fun experience. And if you're able to teleport your partners and loved ones, do that too. Be the reason someone believes in the goodness of people. You have an opportunity to impact the world every day. You have an opportunity to impact your children's lives. The way you build your children up, the way you help them grow, it's going to determine the way the world is in the future. These kids today are going to be leaders tomorrow. Teach them to see each other as one. Highlight the similarities they have with people around them and not their differences. Educate them to be aware of the world. Educate them to be aware of the ills of the world, but give them the courage and strength where you can to correct those ills, to rise above the divisions. If you put children of whatever background, creed, or color in a single room at a very young age, they will all play together and work together. Until we educate them on their differences, do the cracks start to show. Focus on the things that unite. Relax. Breathe. Smile. You're doing a good job. You are a parent. You are not all powerful. You are not all seeing. You are not almighty. You are doing a good job. Keep doing the best you can. These kids are amazing. They're going to continue to improve. You are going to continue to develop. If you have any concerns, if you have anything that's eating you up, you can always reach out to somebody around you, whatever country you're in. Hopefully, if you need professional help, you can get that. If not, there's a community here as well where you can send us an email, you can register for the newsletters, and you can ask the questions, and parents in the community will answer it. We're not here to judge anybody, it's all anonymous, and you can get the feedback that you need. Keep trying, keep smiling, keep breathing, take it easy. Okay, that's our show for today. If you're not already subscribed, please do. Remember to share this with somebody and enjoy yourselves. Keep loving your children, keep doing the best you can for them.